Howdy travelers, welcome back. This is Trav, and on this episode of PScicraft, we are going to be building our first little spawner XP farm. We found a skeleton spawner while we were mining. I'm joined here by a friend of mine, Dragon, and let's head down and take a look. This is going to be our mine shaft. Eventually we're going to like terraform all this and then build like a nice cool mine shaft here. But this is what we got for now. So let's head down here. We've just been doing a lot of branch mining. It's not strip mining. Strip mining is like what they do in, like Montana and the Dakotas, where they come in and strip the whole top layers off of, a good piece of soil. Here we're just branch mining. Got a little beacon up, a little bit of storage, nothing crazy. Just been doing a lot of branch mining. And so if we come this way. So we've got a nice little skelly spawner here. So this is going to work great for us. First thing we're going to do is we're going to clear this room out. I need 4 squares on either side of them. And then we'll just do 2 open on the top. We're going to open this room up a little bit and then get to work on this thing.
Yeah, that's
there needs 4 on either side. Now in Bedrock, they actually spawn in a diamond shape. But I don't really feel like making a diamond shaped room, especially since it's going to make it a little different for the water, so we'll keep it simple. I think dungeons, these need to make over soon.
Yeah,
this should be a cool, even if it's just something that's neat the first time or early game,
Yep.
But so this one here, that's going to be our drop chute. So let's just put this light, let's just put a light here and like a light there. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. Is this our 4? That looks like 4.
Yep, it is.
Okay, cool. So there's that. We need to go in on the opposite side, 2. And the second one up off the ground. And we're going to need dispensers. I like to have water being dispensed into the system so that where we're standing will allow spawning, and then just every now and then on a clock everything gets flushed over. It just makes it nice and simple, and then when we're done we can flood the floor, turn the lights on, and have no spawns. Alright guys, so we're back. All we've done is kind of gone around the outside of the our cube here, and we've dug out enough room that way we can do the redstone for all the lighting and whatnot. Put a bucket in each one of these dispensers. I've turned it on for now just so we could take a look at how this water is going to work. So that water is going to dump out like that, and then we're going to go to the end here where there's no water, and we're going to make this a trench. Just like that, and then we could put a source block on the ends of them. Drain all that water to the middle. Now we're going to need these guys to go up. So what we're going to do, come back here a little ways. Okay, so we're going to put a wall down there. That's going to bounce them up, like, and then that way we can put some soul sand down here. Don't get too excited with my block placement. We could do that. Alright, great. So these guys are going to get flushed over this, pushed into the middle. They're going to get bounced up on this wall, and then they're going to hit this soul sand, and that's going to carry them up. Perfect. So what we need to do, put 2 signs like this. Now we need to block this water back. And this is just going to be a 2 wide. Shoot, just like this. There we go. So I'm going to take this up 22 levels. and we'll drop them into that Trident killer. They're going to be really weak. So what am I at? I'm at 41, so we'll go to 63. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so water, we're going to go 4 spaces. We're going to drop them down into the drop chute. So that means we need a sign on that side to stop the water. Source block up top needs to go right there. And then all we need to do is break all these ice the whole way up. Let me get up that first. Let's see. See if we can update this enough to get that water to flow. There we go. Alright, cool. So we got this source block here. They go up, they get pushed over, and they're going to end right here and then come right back down. Perfect. So we'll bring this, oh, there we go. Alright guys, so all we've done is we've brought the drop chute all the way down to where we started. Just as long as they're under 24 blocks is fine. They don't even need to go that. You could bring them up 10 blocks and down is fine. You don't even have to, just because we're using a Trident killer. But this will make the Trident killer faster, because they're only going to be one hit when they land. So it's just going to be a faster way to, anything we could do in Bedrock to make their, make them die faster so their spawn to death time is reduced is good. And so the Trident killer is going to be a 2x2. So it's going to come down to about this level, and we're going to take normal pistons like this. We're just going to rotate them around. This was a Navy Nexus design. So they're going to fall right into this. And then all we need here, you just figure out which side you're going to kind of AFK on. And I think we'll probably pick this side here. And let's put a lever on it so we can turn this thing off. And there's going to be observers facing into each of these, charging each piston. Just like this. Real easy. And a torch on the opposite side of the pistons for the observers to see. Because on Bedrock, observers can see when torches toggle their light. Alright guys, before we're done with this thing, we need to get our collection system in. So we want our items to come over here, so we're going to come to this side. I'm going to get rid of this so it's out of the way for now. And I'm going to want to stuff a hopper with minecart, glitch it into that block we just destroyed. So underneath here, so 2 blocks down, we're going to have hoppers coming to where we want our chest. And we'll do hoppers into these. There we go, so that's 1 block below this corner. Now, we could shove that block into there, put a block here, a couple of rails, and we need a hopper minecart. Chuck this hopper minecart in there, it'll glitch down in. Grab all this, maybe give it a nudge. There we go. We can lock him in there. Put this observer back in. There, now we can put our tridents back. I'm just going to close this in. So he's just going to chuck about 4 tridents in the center. Just like that. We turn this on. And everything's working. And so if I chuck a piece of stone down in there, it's going to filter its way down here. Here. Our smooth stone, and there's our rails. So we'll be able to collect everything we need. Now keep in mind, if you're not used to these Trident killers, you're still going to want to hold your looting sword while that's killing them, then you'll get the looting effect. Now, all we need to do is bring this drop chute down. We'll turn this off for now. There we go. They fall in there and they die. I like it. We'll get glass, or we'll get some, I think I can make a couple slabs here. Yeah, let me make a couple slabs for now. That way we can grab our XP. Slabs, glass, whatever you prefer. But now we can see in there and get our XP. Okay, so the only thing we need to do now is set up a clock to, well, we need a switch for the lights, and we need a clock to run our power back here. Okay, so that's going to be our output. Comparator feed into that, skip to, comparator here, that needs to go into a block as well. Dust on top. We'll get two hoppers facing each other. Sticky pistons on top of the comparators. Redstone block, and let's do about 16 items. 14, 15, 16. There we go. So now all we need to do is to turn this on. Because we'll have a lever. Let's actually put it. We just need to turn off one of these hoppers. So we'll take that and then we'll actually put a lever right there. Yeah, this is going to work pretty nice. Okay, so let's run this all the way down. We'll charge this thing up. That should have turned the water off. So that's flushing them. And they spawn in. That's not too bad without getting overly complicated. What do you think about the timing? I think it's going to be alright. Alright guys, last thing we did before we fired this up, I put a lever up here. Just a random lever, and we got dust coming around, and this is going above all of our lights. So if you look in here, you can see we can turn this puppy off remotely. So that way we can, when we're done, we can turn it off. We could shut the water off, and then we could kill the last remaining skellies and call it a day. Alright, so I'm going to break these torches. I got a skelly on me already. Let me up. Let me out. Oh, I'm under attack. Alright, let's test this thing out. Flip that for the lights. I hear the water. They're in the water. There he is. Here they come. See how quick they die with that, with the fall damage they take, they're almost insta-dead. So it's nice and quick. Gets that spawn out, gets the next one in. Boom, just like that. I like it. There's that. Hold your looting sword out if you want the extra loot, or else just, you know, switch to your tools, repair yourself up. My light is almost fixed. And yeah, only other thing you could add here would be a bed. A lava bucket's nice, so then that way you can chuck out all the old bows and junk that they give you. You could just throw all that away. You can hook up a filtration system if you wanted to. But this is perfectly fine, guys, and it's something you can do early game. Just a quick trip to the nether to grab some quartz. Go kill a couple drowns. I mean, look at this. This is easy peasy. Just like we used to in the old days, except now we're using the Trident killer. And you can kind of get to the corner here like this to get some of your XP, but careful if you get too close to pick up those Tridents. There they go. Just like that. Just like that. There you are. Alright guys, well that's it. That's all for me. We're going to sit here and repair our stuff. And yeah, this thing works great. So real easy to build. Nice early game farm for you guys. So if you got any questions, let me know in the comments below. Once again, thanks for coming by. Enjoy your Christmas. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. And as always, this is your boy Trav. Bye for now.